York and joins me now. Welcome to BBC News. Is this a climb down for China or a smokescreen?
Well, I think they are under tremendous pressure because, after all, the Olympic Games are the gold ring that's just within their grasp. And I think they realized that they had to do something, at least initiate a process of discussion with His Holiness the Dalai Lama, or they would have a very diminished crowd of leaders at the opening night.
Is that the crunch point for them then? Is it pressure from Western leaders vis-à-vis the Olympic Games?
I think the Olympic Games are something that are extraordinarily important to the Chinese. I think they view them, as you know, the moment of expiation for all of their travails over the last century and a half, when China will spring forth as a respected and great nation. And then to have the Tibetan problem suddenly come up, and as far as they're concerned, virtually out of nowhere, and then all of these Western developed powers siding with the Dalai Lama. This was a tremendous loss of face and a tremendous blow. And I think they really do want to do what they can to remedy that. Now, whether they can do enough and whether these talks will actually go anyplace, after all, they've been talking for 7 years, that's another question.
And just briefly, why has it been so difficult for China to even take this step?
Well, they've gotten themselves into a position where to seem to make concessions would appear as weakness. And I think also we are in an era in China where the leadership, we don't have the big leader culture of Mao Zedong or Deng Xiaoping. So it's not easy for any one leader to step forward and make a bold and risky decision, such as speaking directly with the Dalai Lama. So remember, these talks are just between his representatives and people at, quote, relevant levels within China itself.
Au revoir, many thanks for joining us, and we were also watching live pictures there from Nagano in Japan, where the latest stage of the Olympic torch relay is being held. Media reports from Zimbabwe say that the partial recount of the country's parliamentary election is unlikely to reverse the defeat of President Mugabe's ruling ZANU-PF party. ZANU-PF must win 9 of the 10 remaining constituencies to take back control of parliament. Earlier, riot police carried out raids on the headquarters of independent poll monitors, and the opposition MD